Greg Pasqua, chiropractor here on White Plains Road, reporting on NFL injuries. And the back letter, which is a recent journal, just reported, I came across an article regarding Peyton Manning. Many people are questioning why Peyton Manning would want to come back after his cervical disc fusion. He had a disc herniation and he had surgery that went into the front, and they took out the disc and fused the neck bones together so it wouldn't give him a problem again. And many people question his intentions of why he would want to come back after that severe surgery. Well, they just did a study on approximately 100 NFL players that had these cervical disc herniations. Kiwanuka was one last year who did not get surgery, and he ended up coming back as a hard-hitting linebacker and has had no problem all year. But out of the players that got surgery, 3/4 of them returned to NFL play, and about half of them that did not get the surgery also returned to play. Apparently that following this type of surgery, the range of motion is returned. There is not a problem with pain, and also football players, as we all know, could care less about pain. And the only time that they cannot return is if their muscle strength does not return. So if the pressure on the nerves causes weakening of the muscles, especially in a cervical or a neck disc herniation where those muscles are in the arm and the throwing motion, then in that case, if they can't get the strength back, they cannot return. Now on the other hand, in Peyton Manning's case, there's been, I remember there was a New York Giant, Ike Hilliard, that got cervical disc injury. He had fusion surgery and he returned. So these things are not unheard of. And if you can return at any position, it would be a quarterback, because quarterbacks are very much protected with the rules that they have now. On a different topic, I'd like to say why I thought Alabama beat LSU in the BCS Bowl. The day before, I read in an article that the LSU players went to go see a movie called Contraband, which is a cops and robbers type of movie, not very inspirational. However, the Alabama players went to go see the new movie Red Tail, which is about the Tuskegee Airmen, and I do believe Alabama is in Tuskegee. And here's a movie that's produced by Steven Spielberg or George Lucas, I forget who it was, but you know it's going to be a heck of a movie. It stars a lot of famous actors. And I would think that young kids leaving a movie like that are going to have a little bit of inspiration, and maybe the coach used that as inspiration in the locker room. You know, these teams are 1 and 2; they're very closely matched, so any type of edge. And I think they picked the right movie, and LSU picked the wrong movie. Signing off.